we're going to talk about arc length. Okay? And arc length, unlike arc measure, okay, is the distance along a circle from one point to another. So usually they do arc length with L. So Brecken was asking, I don't understand the measure of an angle. So the measure of an angle, how many degrees, by the way, is it from 1 to 2? If you're looking at a clock.
360 divided by 12.
Oh, it's
30 degrees. Very good, right? 360, and there's 12 divisions. So that angle would be 30 degrees, right? But the arc length is what part of the circumference of the circle that is. So that's something different. Okay? So the way you calculate that is by saying L, I'll give you a formula. L is the number of degrees out of 360 times the circumference. Got it? You understand what that is? Okay? And the circumference is either, or you could write that as n over 360 times 2 pi r or times pi d. Right? Or pi d, because that's the way to find the circumference of a circle. So in this case, what I have is L is equal to 33/60ths of 2 times pi times 12. And with these things, a lot of times they simplify really nicely. So at least with most of the problems that they give you, they'll simplify really nicely. 33/60ths, anyone know what fraction that is?
That's 1/12.
1/12, you guys told me, right? So that's going to be 1/12 of 2 times pi times 12. But what else could I cancel out there? What else could I cancel out?
The 2.
Why is it 1/2?
Maybe pi 12.
Oh, I meant 1/12, not 1/2. Okay. What else?
Oh, because there's 12 at the time.
Yeah,
12.
you're allowed to do this. You're allowed to cancel. Look for things to cancel out. So anything that's on the bottom, you can cancel out with something from the top.
Wait, so would it be 2 pi?
It would be 2 pi, and that would be in inches. Okay? So if you have a 12-inch minute hand on your clock, okay, then it will travel 2 pi inches, or about 6.28 inches from here to here. Okay? So that's called arc length, the distance from one point to another. I'm not done yet, though, unfortunately, because they like to throw trickier. Hey.
I'm trying to see the board.
Oh, okay. All right. So they like to get trickier. So I'm going to do another one. Has everyone written down what you need to write down?
See.
So far? See? So I'm going to do another circle.
I understand this.
Very good, young man. So I'm going to draw another circle, and I'm going to go like this. And that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
And I'm going to draw a line. I'm not going to put arrows on the end this time. And I'm going to go like this.
You okay back there?
I'm going to go like this.
Kind of rude.
And I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to say A, B, C. And I'm going to say that this is for inches. And I say find the length times, it just find, that's a D. Let me try again. Up! That's root. Find the length. You know, the people out in the studio audience are going to think that my class is
The studio.
boring.
Yeah. Not news.
Baby, C. Okay? There is a studio. Oh, you are my studio audience. But the viewing audience.
We already know what the
Hey! So, anyway, so who can tell me how to do that? Now, you don't always have to do out of 360, right? Because, go ahead, Sam.
Well, you would do pi times the diameter, which is 8 inches.
Okay, so you can do pi times 8, which could give you the circumference, times what?
And if that's 90 degrees, then the other part would be 3/4 of the circle.
Nice,
So it would be
okay.
3/4 times 8.
Right, so that's all you have to do. Because the length is 3, because you're talking about the major arc, so you're not going this way, you're talking about A, B, C, right? And you want 3/4, since this is 90 degrees, this would be 270 3/60ths, or you could just see that this is 1/4 of the circle, right? So what's left has to be 3/4 of the circle. If you want to reduce it, but I would just leave it at 3/4. And then you could cancel out a couple things. What cancels out from the top and bottom? 4 goes into 8 2 times. So you get 3 times pi times 2. So your exact answer would be 6 pi. And then you could plug that into your and that would be in inches again. And if they say write your answer exactly, then you'd write it as 6 pi. Okay, so you guys see if you can do that right now. Okay, find the exact length of XY. Well, you have to know that that means the short one, right? Because if it has a letter in the middle, then it means these go the other direction. Okay, so let's see. Don't write it as a decimal. Write it exactly. So keep it as a fraction.
Wait, is it the measure of the?
192.
Write as a fraction. Try to reduce. What happened?
You broke it. Oh, it's gone.
It's back.
You killed it.
Maybe you should pause.
Yeah.
How did he get that? No.
20 divided
So,
by 5.
Sam is right, and it is 10/9 of pi. So, since you know this is 20 degrees, then the measure of this angle would have to be what?
40.
40 degrees. You learned that on your quiz today, right? So, what you have is 40 3/60ths, right? Of 2 times pi times r, which is
Radius, which is
5. Okay? 40 3/60ths, how many times does 4 go into 36? 9. So that fraction turns into 1/9, right? And then you just multiply everything on the top. You get 2 times 5 times 1 is 10. And you leave the pi up there as well. So you just write that as 10 pi over 9 centimeters.
That's actually kind of easy.
And that would be your exact answer. So it's really nice because you usually cancel things out and leave it like that. That makes it kind of easy. I'll leave that up for a second while I get ready to perform my next mathematics record. So in this case, you're going backwards. Okay? So it says find the arc length. Arc length maybe equals 50 pi. Find the radius. So in this case, you have to set up a little algebraic equation and go backwards. So in this case, what you want to do is you have to say that 50 pi is equal to 100, right? 3/60ths of 2 pi r. Yeah? Got it? And you have to solve that for r. And you say, I don't know how to do that, that's impossible. Well, what can I cancel out right away? See how there's a pi on both sides? You can divide away a pi from there and a pi from there.
Oh, that's easy.
And then you can reduce this fraction quite a bit. 50 equals, I would try to reduce things as much as you can.
10 over 36.
10 over 36, which reduces even more to
5 over
5 over
18.
5 over 18, right? Okay, so what you have is 5 over 18 times 2r. Yes?
Yes.
With me there? So we have 50 equals 10r over 18. How do I get get rid of it. Do you see where the 10 came from?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you want to, you can reduce this some more. What goes into both 10 and 18?
2.
So I get 50 equals 5r over 9. Right? See what I did? How do I get rid of 5 over 9?
Times it by 9 over 5.
Very good, Janica. You multiply by the reciprocal. So I'm going to multiply that side by 9 over 5. And I'm going to multiply that side by 9 over 5. And this goes away. Boom, 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 boom. Right?
You still have R.
And I get R, that's what I'm trying to get, right? R equals 9 times 50 divided by 5, or 50 divided by 5, which is
10.
times 9, which is
90.
90, whatever the units happen to be in that case.
That's it.
So if that's in inches, that would be in inches. And that's how you go backwards. So you guys like algebra, right?
No.
These are kind of like some algebra type problems. All right, so here the homework is, on the board, right there, 343, page 343, 1 through 9. I like this stuff, it's kind of fun. 1 through 9, 13, and 15.
On YouTube, can I look up something that only teenagers can hear apparently and see if you can hear it?
No, because I have to pause this right now. Stop.